Okay, so there's a rumor that I've heard. Okay. And this rumor is, I'm not sure if it's true. I'm not sure if it's not true. But I believe it is that it's time for the news.
And now, all the news that's fit to print and a good deal that's not. Here's AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany Yingling, with current events and sidewalk conditions.
Gettysburg Borough Council is set to vote on budget changes next week.
God.
Yep.
Sorry.
Wow.
The YWCA of Gettysburg
Do it again.
merge with Hanover
Do it again.
YMCA. Come on.
And now, all the news that's fit to print and a good deal that's not. Here's AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany Yingling, with current events and sidewalk conditions.
Gettysburg Borough Council set to vote on budget changes next week.
Emergency repairs planned on Emmetsburg Road Bridge near Gettysburg. God damn it.
YWCA Gettysburg to merge with Hanover YMCA, pending Orphans Court approval.
Fairfield Area School District explores the future of sports. All this and more on today's news.
The picture is frozen again, but at least we're still going live. So don't worry. I've got the recording of the show that I will put up later. So Mike, keep switching cameras, et cetera, et cetera. All right, girls, what you got?
So we talked a little bit last week about the potential of the property taxes being raised in Gettysburg Borough, and they're still set to vote on it officially next week. However, they did have their meeting this week as planned. In its current form, Gettysburg's 2025 budget would raise the property tax rate and increase some hourly rates for on-street parking.
Oh, shocking.
What a shock.
Who knew? Yeah. The proposed $6.9 million budget uses about half, or $350,000, of the borough's remaining ARPA funds. That's the American Rescue Plan Act we talked about, to cover most of the projected deficit.
He's a Native American man.
The rest of that
tear
deficit
coming down because of you
would be offset by $191,000 in new revenue from a millage increase of 0.3796 in the property tax rate, the first of such change since 2021. The remaining ARPA funds would be used in the 2026 budget. Again, $1 million equals $1 of tax for every $1,000 of property's assessed value. The proposed increase would bring the borough's total millage to 5.0566, including the fire tax, and raise the annual tax burden by $94.90 or $7.91 per month for a property valued at $250,000. The 2024 millage rate for the Gettysburg Area School District is 11.3714, according to Adams County data. So then the new revenue from parking meter fee increase would be transferred into the borough's capital projects funds for future purchase of parking meters, kiosks, and software to replace current antiquated equipment. So they're going to use that increase to buy new parking meters. Yay.
Wow. Good for you guys.
That's great. Another change proposed since the 2025 budget was originally presented is the removal of one of two police officer positions sought by Chief Robert Glennie. Do you remember that, where I said that they were both proposed and it was over $100,000 a piece, and y'all just stared at me. So like one of two they removed from the budget. So they're planning to hire one instead.
Okay.
It's going to bring the department back up to full strength of 14 salaried officers.
Very good.
The search for those two new officers has been difficult and very unlikely that both positions would be filled before mid-2025 anyway. The borough, however, can adjust and move funds around if a candidate for the second open officer slot is found. Removal of, here we go, one salary and the corresponding payroll taxes and benefits would reduce spending by almost $125,000. Along with a new officer, the borough would add another new employee whose responsibilities would be divided between the public works and the parking departments, because there is much needed there. Council is scheduled to vote again on Tuesday, November 12th, 7 p.m. in the borough building. So,
all right. Well, I got something here.
Grant sits alone in his basement office, watching the dressing in Gettysburg. He picks up the phone, hears a dial tone, dials, and gets down to his work. Tra
I don't like
Grant
this
makes
version.
fun of Mel. Tra-la-la-la-la, calls him bald and fat.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
He tries to make Matt cry, but he never wins, because Matt's an awesome guy.
Thank you, Weezer. Okay, Grant, hello, you're on the air, sir.
Hello, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, Grant. How are you doing?
Just fine and dandy. I thought.
Yes, you are a
after that
dandy.
Very nice listener. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm very stylish.
Just keep going.
But yeah, I thought after this, Matthew, the listener that's in the studio there was so nice. I thought I would bring some of my own charm to bring that down.
Yes.
Okay, so when are you going to start?
Well, start at the start, I guess, right at the start of the episode. I mean, all this time, Matt, I had such respect and admiration for you as like a man's man, like take charge guy,
Right.
and all that. But
Yeah.
to see you so weak and spineless in front of your woman.
How's a week and
like-
spineless? I got my way.
But I have to say that Cindy, I really like. I've never seen that side of Cindy on the show before, and
Oh.
it was really cool.
I'm gonna
What was that?
I'm gonna encourage
What was
her
that
to
look?
bring that out more.
Oh.
Oh no, yeah, because isn't it more fun when there's like,
Banter.
you know, like what's the word I'm looking for?
Listen.
Not
Absolutely.
strife, but there's conflict. You know, conflict is fun as long as it's good, done in good humor, and we're joking around. You know.
That's what I try to bring to the show.
Yes, I'm very conflicted about having you on the show.
Chaos, mayhem, all of that is all I can do. But because the thing is, it's easy to take the piss out of you, Matt. You give us a lot of ammunition, a lot of material.
Yes.
And it's easy. It's fun to make fun of Bethany because she's so nice and sweet. I mean,
Right.
I'm so annoying and such a smart ass. So it's
Right.
fun to do.
And she's an
but with
anti-Greek guy.
Cindy-
He called me nice and sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with Cindy, I haven't really, and like with Colby, he's a Marine and from Florida, so that speaks for itself. And
What, Grant?
and
Grant, why?
Cindy,
Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
there's no
finish
real
it.
angle with Cindy yet. I
Cindy,
was just saying that with
what'd you?
Cindy, there's no real angle that I can mock yet.
Well, she's not really mockable.
Yes, she's not. She's
No.
what we here in America call a classy dame.
A classy broad. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a classy
Well, I don't know
broad.
if I'll go that far, but
Oh, Grant, look at you. Sitting alone in your basement
I'm a big Cindy
office.
fan. She's in that. She's ranked second in my favorites, but after Bethany. So that's pretty good.
That's good. Grant, let me ask you a question. Does Australia... Why do Australians know more about America than the Americans? Like, is it really boring there that you guys don't have anything to pay attention to in your own country?
No, they're smarter than us. That's the problem.
that what it is? I don't think
know
so.
about all Australians.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about all Australians because I'm a special type.
Well, you are special. Yeah. But they have schools for you.
But oh, of course. But I mean, not many people can say that they get to call in and to their favorite show and make fun of the hosts, and I get to keep doing it. So I mean, that's what's so fun about it.
But that has nothing to do with my question. My question was, how do you know so much about
Well, it
American...
wasn't a very good question, so I ignored it. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer for everyone else, but for me, American culture's always appealed to me because it is kind of boring.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know if I could survive living in Gettysburg because of the winters, but it would be cool to visit and all that. So,
What are the winters like where you are?
You can still wear shorts. Like
Wow.
you don't have to ever put jackets and crap on.
So,
Jackets and crap.
crap.
Well, if you're coming in March or April, you might want to
Yeah, it's
invest in
still a
some
little chilly.
sweatshirts.
Still a little chilly.
Where are you in Australia?
in Queensland, at the Gold Coast, which is like which is beaches, sunshine, all of that.
Okay,
Really,
and you're not far from the equator, right? Is that what it is?
What?
No, that's near Asia, but I mean, I'm sure you're a big fan.
The equator goes around the whole country. What the hell are you talking about?
The whole country. The equator
The whole
goes
world.
around the whole country.
World. Oh, you're on the wait. What did you say on the Gold Coast?
Gold Coast.
Okay, but
It's
near.
like San Diego across to Miami. They're for simpletons like you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's an island off of Australia called New Caledonia, and we have an area just off of Gettysburg called Caledonia. Okay.
How about that?
Isn't that something? And just north of Sydney, there's
Sherlock.
Yeah, and then just north of Sydney, there's a place called Newcastle, and not too far from Chambersburg, there's a place called Greencastle. Isn't that something?
There's a Newcastle in Pennsylvania, too.
There's also a Newcastle in Pennsylvania.
There's a Newcastle in Delaware.
Yes.
There's a Newcastle.
Matt, are you telling me that the British came to both countries? I didn't know that.
They did, and they really did a number on us.
Oh my God.
It's like your interstate signs are almost like ours. You guys copy a lot from.
Maybe we copied them.
No,
you ever think of that?
We invented the interstates, please. I don't know. Did we? I don't even know.
Since the war, that's very American. Since World War II, we've become very Americanized for sure.
Yeah. What's the name? I'm sorry. What's the name of your town again?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. Right there you are. Okay. Let me see if I can see your house. Oh yeah, you're right there by Burley Heads, which is I heard why you were popular on the football team.
Away.
What?
That's about half an hour south. Yeah, close enough.
Okay, half an hour south. You have a place. Listen to this, Grant. Not too far from you in Gold Coast, there's a place called Miami. And in America, we have a city called Miami. How about this? Not too far from Gold Coast, you have a place called Merrimack. And we had a ship called Merrimack. What do you think of that?
See, people think you're dumb, and it's showing how smart you are.
Exactly. Right. Listen, how about this? A little north of you, there's a town called Labrador. My neighbor had a Labrador.
Whoa.
Right?
And Matt, guess what?
What?
Guess what? I went to... you're my friend Matt from America.
Right.
And I had a friend in school named Matt.
No kidding. Guess what? Your name is Grant, and I just applied for a grant.
Yeah. Oh, mate, Grant.
Now, I noticed, Grant, when we get to the inland area there, the interior of Australia, you got a lot of funny names like Binnaburra or Natural Bridge.
Name.
And then there in the middle of all these crazy named places, there's O'Reilly. And your last name is O'Brien. A lot of Irish people down there in Ireland, or in Australia. There are a lot of Irish people in Ireland. So that's where they threw all of you guys, right? There was a penal colony. It was only men.
Well, let's just say us Irish planted some seed down there. We can tell you that.
That's so disgusting.
You drive me to this.
I drive you to this.
Your fault.
Yeah. Grant, it's very interesting. Hey, Grant, by the way, not too far from Gold Coast, there's a place called Cedar Creek, and we had a battle of Cedar Creek.
Yep. Yeah, I had a bit of a battle there once with some girls.
I mean, what time of day is it there right now?
It's about 10 a.m.
So you get up early to listen to this?
That's not early.
I mean, like,
we're 2 hours in.
Yeah.
It's still.
Are you at work?
Just listen to you, Bethany. Only you, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, are you at work, Grant? Like, what are you doing right now? Are you with Stephanie?
I pulled over. I had to deliver something for work, and I just pulled over so I could make the call.
Oh, no. Okay, so you're pulled over on the side of the road?
Yes, indeed.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor, gentlemen. Don't say anything. Roll down your window. I just want to hear what Australia sounds like. Go ahead.
What's that? Matt Keller's an idiot. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Grant, not too far northwest of Gold Coast, there's a place called Tambourine Mountain. And when I was in fourth grade, I got to play tambourine in the band at my uncle's wedding.
I know. I hear that's why he doesn't talk to you anymore.
That's right. I totally threw the rhythm off, and everybody fell down on the dance floor trying to keep up.
I will say, Grant is very quick on the comeback.
He's great. I wish Grant would move here and be a part of the show.
Matt pitches them, and I hit him for the home run.
That's
100%.
Yeah, we've got a good rapport going. Like,
I mean, I can do it on my own, but Matt's okay.
Yeah, but it's better when you got somebody else to bounce off of, right?
Yeah, and it's so much better because I have so much fun with you being on camera, and I can say things that you said as a joke, and you have to squirm, and it's hilarious to me.
I get to squirm? I don't know about that. Grant, I notice here there's a place called Sushi Shoe Redland Bay. We have sushi in America, too.
I haven't seen this kind of intellect since Einstein.
Hey, Grant, listen, the girls are doing the news. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Because
I just want to offer my advice to the guides because you've, as a guide expert myself, I thought I would add my 2 cents and then I'll go.
Go ahead.
And seeing as Mike's on right there, I can offer this to him. Now, everyone's been saying, there's not much pressure and there's not much, you can always go again. But I'm on the opposite side of this. I think there's so much, this is the most pressure you'll ever face in your entire life. This could affect your entire future.
Grantley.
Who knows what's going to happen? They may never have this test again.
Grantley. What are you doing?
Trying to make us panic.
I'm sure Mike's going to be fine.
Thanks, Grant.
I didn't hear a word he said. I was reading the comments. What was it, Grant? Can you say it again, Grant?
Oh, geez.
He basically said, don't panic because this may be it for you.
Don't panic, this may be it for you? Oh, don't say that.
But you may never get the chance again.
Oh, Michael. Don't listen to him.
Oh.
I was like, what did
Cindy,
I say?
one last question to Cindy.
No, I'm just saying, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's from Australia. Grant, can you sing a little? Can you sing a little of the Australian national anthem, "Tie Me Kangaroo Down, Sport"?
What's up, Grant?
2, 3, 4, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Come on. Kangaroo down.
Cindy, you there?
Yep.
Cindy, what kind of allowance do you get about each week?
She allows me back in the house.
Is he a good boy?
Is he a good boy?
When I'm a good boy, she lets me back in the house. When I'm not, I'm like Fred Flintstone outside, and I'm like, Wilma.
He sleeps in the crawl space under the house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Well, the
Or the
weather's
old
been
bear
nice.
den.
Yeah, the old bear den. That's where I go, is the bear cave in my retaining wall. Grant, when you come up, we're going to have you over to the house for dinner. We're going to eat you.
Yeah, I hope. But didn't you say Cindy's cooking really kills you?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to cook.
Matt's a very good cook, actually.
He is a very good cook. I'm not bad,
Cindy's a good cook.
but
Cindy's a good cook. I love her food.
I bet.
and I would prefer that he cooked all year.
Grant's trying to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Grant.
I checked like the climate as far as like March, the snow seems to still be there. So I'm April seems to be my go. Is the film festival still going to happen? Because that would be pretty cool to go there at the same time and meet all the other people as well.
No. So the April is a good time to come, but it could also be full of rain. It could be cold. Like it's been weird. Sometimes, like the last 2 years, I've noticed that March was nicer than April.
Yeah.
But also, you know how they usually say April showers bring May flowers?
Not true anymore.
It's not. And
it's May flowers bring June, or May showers bring June flowers.
June flowers. So April, I feel like, has been decent the last couple of years.
No, it's been colder than March. March, we get like an early spring, and then it says, nah, just kidding. And then April comes in and it gets cold again and gray and rainy. Just come in April anyway, Grant, okay? God damn. We'll have you up for dinner.
Yeah, it's the...
We'll have a big party. We'll have a big kangaroo races. We'll
good or bad?
What?
Is the 1863 Inn on Baltimore Street? Is that good, bad? What?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. And they have you probably wouldn't need it because you're not going to be here that often, but they have like a membership thing that you could do. We might be able to hook you up with something.
They fix the bed bugs you were talking about?
No, I don't say anything about businesses on the show, and I don't tell people things like that.
It's right across from Rupp House.
It is right across from Rupp House, and it's very clean. They just renovated a lot of the rooms, and a lot of people who come for the tours stay there. And they've got that membership program, and if you're like a frequent visitor, it pays off to go there and do that. But we can talk about where you could stay. What's your budget?
Well, we'll go financial matters offline because I don't want to mention my immense wealth online. But but I thought that'd be good because it's right on the same street as where you are and Bethany's thing, so I could just come in and annoy the hell out of both of you.
Yeah, no, it's you could walk to both
Rupp
of us.
is on lockdown.
Really?
Oh, you can't get up there without. It's not open any.
In your office.
Yeah.
But no, you can certainly. Well, yeah, and I'm in a maximum security facility.
I can literally look out my office window. You could, yeah.
Yeah, she could wave to you
from your room,
like Rapunzel.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, we'll hang out with you. We'll hang out, Grant, when you come out here. We'll take you around the battlefield. And we'll show you all the things that you've heard about and all the things you've fantasized about. Make a list of things you want to see and do, and we'll take you around. I don't know about anybody. I say we, but I will give you like a full
20 minutes.
20 minutes. No, like a full day.
Hang out with you.
What? You do, Grant? Please. By the way, thank you for re-promoting yourself to first lieutenant.
That's all right. I thought you needed the money, so
I do. Just bought a house and a stove, and
his allowance got cut.
And my allowance got cut because I left my socks on the floor. All right, Grant. Let the girls get back to news for God's sake. Yeah. Tell Stephanie we said hi, and Bethany hates her heritage. Okay?
Oh,
don't say that.
Love yous all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you too, little guy. All right, what do you got there, girls?
You're up.
Okay, 1 moment, please.
All right, we're going to take a moment and just relax.
The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, otherwise known as PennDOT, has announced that emergency repairs are planned for next week at the Emmitsburg Road Bridge spanning Route 15 and Business 15 and Steinway Avenue exit near Gettysburg in Adams County. A recent inspection revealed steel repairs were needed for the structure. Weather permitting, the work will be performed from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday, April 11th, November 11th through Thursday, November 14th. There will be short-term lane closures in both directions of Route 15 during work hours. There may be full closures as needed, with traffic being detoured via the on and off ramps at the exit. Yeah, I know, right?
This is not cool.
Of course, they're going to put all the updates on the 511pa.com, which is where you can get.
I have to drive that way.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awful.
Whatever. I guess I'll just get off and drive through town.
Yeah, that probably be quicker.
I'm going to have to.
Probably be quicker. All right. What else you got?
They made it sound like it's like, we got to do this now.
Well, if they scheduled it that quickly, I mean, PennDOT usually doesn't live. Okay. They don't live. They don't
Schedule things
move
that quickly.
Right.
So, yeah, it must be important.
All right. What else you got?
All right. So, the YWCA of Gettysburg is merging with Hanover's YMCA. They announced the merger. Pending Orphans Court approval, according to a joint press release, operations will continue at the YWCA Gettysburg under the Hanover Area YMCA Association, with no interruptions of service to members and participants. As a result of the merger, the YWCA Gettysburg and Adams County will dissolve, with the 909 Fairfield Road Fitness and Aquatics Facility in Cumberland Township and the Adams Commerce Central Child Care Building, which is 50 Expedition Trail in Strabane Township, continuing to operate under the Hanover Area YMCA Association. Cumberland Township facility will be renamed the Gettysburg YMCA, while the child care location will be known as the Gettysburg YMCA Child Care Center.
Wait, so we're going to a YMCA?
That's correct.
It's fun to stay there. Mike.
What'd he say?
He went,
Yeah, you're very punny, like very dad joke today.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the moods. All right.
Due to changes in leadership, rising costs, and the pandemic impacting the YWCA, the volunteer leadership there worked to find a strategic partner to ensure the continuation of vital services, including childcare, advocacy, aquatics, and fitness for the Gettysburg community, according to the press release. Leadership teams from both of those organizations agreed that the merger was the best path forward following 8 months of discussions. It was not an easy decision, nor was it taken lightly. The YMCA shares their core values and the values and offers a clear, aligned strategy for growth. We are confident that this opportunity positions us to serve the Gettysburg area even more effectively. So, yeah, I mean, it just goes on for some additional things, but the YMCA is looking forward to expanding. They're changing it to that. So they're now serving over 24,000 members. It's quite a bit.
In the area?
Mm-hmm. Across
between Hanover and Gettysburg.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. That's a lot. I didn't know there were that many people in that.
We're excited to extend our reach into Gettysburg service area and look forward to fostering strong partnerships with the community.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. Congratulations. I'm glad we could keep that going. There you go. Hey, everybody go down to the Y.
Fairfield Area School District administrators proposed Monday night that the district allow some athletes to play for another school district. Athletic Director Keith Bruck told several dozen people gathered in the high school auditorium that he and high school principal Brian McDowell do not believe the district has enough students to support football, wrestling, or field hockey teams. Alternatively, the district could enter into a co-op agreements with nearby Gettysburg or Waynesboro. Their current enrollment, this is close to my heart because I'm from Clarion. And
Are you?
Yeah. And so enrollment was really down there too. They merged sports. That was one of the first things that they merged, with the understanding that eventually they would merge the school districts together because there just weren't enough students. But take a wild guess, Matthew.
Okay.
Now that you live in the Fairfield area.
Sure. Here I am.
How many students attend the high school?
All right, the high school. 500.
No.
1,000.
No.
250.
You're getting close.
354.
277 students.
The whole high school?
Yeah,
look
at this enrollment graph. Here, it's just there. Oh,
Back
sorry.
up. There you go. There you go. All right, enrollment by year.
And
Wow.
the most current year is obviously the last one over here. And you can see how it's continually declined.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Is that because people with kids are not like moving out of that area, or that they just don't want to educate their children?
I don't think that's it.
The reason.
But I will say hopefully it goes up because they are building
a new building.
homes in even like around where we are too. So maybe it'll be families that move in and then it goes up.
Yeah.
The district. The district offers 16 sports. Enrollment has decreased annually for 20 years. This fall, Superintendent Thomas Hobbit canceled the varsity football season because the team did not have enough players to field a team safely.
Really?
I feel like that's crazy. And let me tell you, so I know that soccer's not on the list. It was football, field hockey, and something else. But soccer, their soccer is a phenomenal program. Like just a few years ago when Paige was playing, we played them in either districts or states. I can't remember which. And we came down here to play them. And they were amazing. Like their soccer program is really great. It's pretty well known too. So I was very surprised. I mean, obviously if enrollment's down is what it is, but it's Camp Hill also did a co-op like they're talking about. I know you haven't gotten to that yet, or you kind of did, but like that's letting students from other places play at other schools that have those. So like Camp Hill didn't have volleyball, for example, because they didn't have a gym ceiling high enough. So they could play at Trinity, which was the local Catholic school. So
first of all, I'd like to say something, if I may. I want to thank our friend Dennis Cox, who is a listener, and he and Colby came over and helped us move the extra stuff that the movers didn't take.
Yes, thank you.
And so I offered them both gas money, and they both said, "What are you talking about? Get out of here with that." And it was very nice of them, but I felt bad because they drive trucks. The gas isn't cheap. But whatever. So thank you very much, Dennis and Colby, who left, and all that other stuff. But also a lot of people commenting on Bethany. He says, Dennis says, hats off to Bethany for being able to stay perfectly still while she talks. Brad,
it must be paused on me.
Frozen on you.
That would be explained. Eric's picture that he sent me.
Brad Balderson says, Bethany, frozen in time. And Ty says, if you guys got a Y there, it sounds like Grant has a place to stay. It's funny, but you can't stay at the Y. They say it's fun to stay there, but you can't stay there.
You used to be able to.
Yeah,
back in the day.
I guess, but
when they wrote the song.
When they wrote the song. And then they said, well, we don't want that kind of fun, village people. Right? And I think that's why they stopped. It was too fun.
That's why they ended the Navy, too.
Yeah. That's why they ended the Navy. Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
All right. What do you got?
Go ahead.
Who's next? Cindy?
Well, that was the news articles that I had.
All right,
So
girls.
There's not a lot of news today.
Oh, okay.
This week.
Make something up.
Well, we have some events. Can we do events?
Can we do events?
Go ahead. All right, do the events then.
Okay.
I don't know, it's your news. You do what you want.
Sure, it's our news. Yeah, sure.
Hurry up and do your news.
So
Where do you want to go and
Today's
eat?
Giving Spree.
Today is Giving Spree, and you still have a couple more hours to donate. So do it.
Do it till midnight.
How do they do it?
So you can do it one of three ways. You can either, you can't mail it in anymore because today's the day. You can go online to the Adams County Community Foundation and via their website, donate. You want to take a look at the list of all the places that are available that are part of the Giving Spree, because each individual nonprofit has a code,
right?
A number. Gettysburg is 53 in case Gettysburg Foundation for the Children of Gettysburg Clothing Project. We're number 53. And for example, the Lincoln Cemetery Project Association is number 69. They each have their own number. You want to know those in order to make sure you donate to who you feel their mission speaks to you. You can do that, or you can call the number that they have on their website, or you could have dropped off today, but that's over. Yeah. So you can do two different types of gifts. You can do a today gift or a forever gift. Today gifts, those go immediately to the nonprofit once those funds have been dispersed, which will be sometime in early December.
All right.
And a forever gift goes towards that organization's endowment that is administered by the Adams County Community Foundation. Those funds start paying out once that organization has reached $10,000 within their endowment. So it like unlocks it once you reach $10,000.
Okay.
So now's a chance, like if you have a organization, a nonprofit in the Gettysburg area, and this is all of Adams County. So there's things in there from Hanover. There's things in there from Littlestown. They're all over you. And if their mission speaks to you, now's the time to give a little bit back to those organizations.
I have a question, although I can't remember exactly how or where I was hearing about it last year. Mm-hmm. But was there more advertising of the giving spree last year, in your opinion, than there has been this year?
I don't think so.
I have not heard or seen much about it, which is strange to me because last year I did, and I had no idea what giving spree was. So I looked it up and I actually was talking to him about it and all of that. But yes. I didn't.
I think it has become one of those things. Is one of the main advertising things that they use are the lawn signs,
yes,
that are around town. But I think they're being kind of whitewashed by the fact that there's all the political signs out there too. So I think a lot of people are overlooking those signs, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
They're blending in with all the political bullshit. Yeah.
That could be why.
Now they did do something different this year, which I actually thought worked really well. And I think the Adams County Community Foundation feels that way as well, is that they did these live sessions at local libraries. Mm-hmm. We, as the foundation, did one. There were 10, I believe 10, either 10 or 12 historical themed nonprofits that got together for a live session. You were able to speak for 4 minutes, and then those were streamed. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure Ralph said in a meeting that I had, a live stream they had yesterday, that over 16,000 people saw those. So that's...
I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure they're on like community media, of course, but they're also on all the Facebook pages, not only for the Giving Spree, but also for each individual nonprofit who has been pushing it out there. So there's certainly a lot of visibility on those. I did see a few of those. Mm-hmm. And they were great. I just and it probably is the sign thing too. So I just, maybe that, I'm sure that's how I had seen it last year. And I probably just did not, because it just blended in. So maybe that's what I'm thinking.
All right,
well, I'm looking at the website to see if they...
Faster!
No.
What?
Faster!
No.
Faster!
If they posted...
Do it!
Because they had over $1 million earlier when I looked.
Do it!
That's great. Well, this weekend, while you're looking for that, the 9th and 10th.
All right.
What is that? Saturday and Sunday?
That sounds about right.
Right?
Yes, it
Small
is.
Town Christmas Shopping Tour, which is in New Oxford. So right down the street from Gettysburg. What to expect? Join us November 9th and 10th as we embark on a small town Christmas shopping tour featuring local businesses. This is a delightful way to discover the unique charm and creativity of a community. As you stroll through the bustling streets, each shop window tells a story showcasing handmade crafts, bespoke fashions, and one-of-a-kind treasures. So basically, they're going to have gifts and decor. There's a lot of different... they have a tour map. There's a lot of different businesses that are participating. Fiddlesticks Mercantile, Red Barn Boutique, Tin Pan Alley. But also like Zelma's Emporium. Isn't that the big antique shop that's over there?
New Oxford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very big. Lots of good stuff.
But also Liebell's Mercantile is going to be there. Liebell's Mercantile, those of you who are familiar, is over... Where? What street is that?
I don't know.
You know, it's right next to the... it's right across from the Rupp House, Liebell's Mercantile. So what is...
yeah.
Yeah, it's what used to be the Irish
It's right next to the 1863.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So...
I don't know by name.
Yeah, so check them out. So both Saturday and Sunday this weekend. If you're in town, New Oxford is just a couple miles down the street.
All right, very good. What else you got there, girls?
They have not updated how much they have, but as of 8 hours ago, they had passed the $1 million mark. So...
Who?
The Giving Spree.
The Giving Spree. So let's not forget that next weekend is Remembrance Day.
Oh, Remembrance Day.
The parade will be starting at 1 p.m.
Parade starting at 1 p.m. Now, this might be a thing for next year where I'll be able to do it live with the 2 camera setup and everything like that. We're recording it this year with 2 cameras, though. So it's not going to be live. You'll have other live streams, obviously, that you'll be watching. But, of course, our coverage will be the best and most immersive. We will be on a rooftop, and we are going to send... I'm thinking maybe, Cindy, what do you think? I was thinking of maybe sending you as like a man on the street, across the street to the sidewalk to interview people. We'll give you some questions, maybe,
Sure.
That type of stuff. And we can have the camera that's on the roof shoot down to you, and you can talk up to it and everything like that. And people will be like, wow.
Can I talk like Myron Cope?
I wish you would.
Myron Cope on sports.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I'll do Howard Cosell and you do Myron Cope, and people will be like, are they both doing Howard Cosell? I'll do Harry Carey.
Okay.
Yeah, you be Myron Cope, I'll be Harry Carey. Go ahead.
Okay.
We're talking about the parade. Let's say some reenacting unit is coming down.
He kind of, who Myron Cope kind of sounds like sometimes is
the guy
Martin Short,
Jiminy Glick.
Yeah, Jiminy Glick.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Like what?
He just had this Pittsburgh accent. You have to look him up. I can't think of a thing.
I think I can do that. Let's see.
He created the terrible towel.
Okay, what's that?
It's the yellow towel that they.
Oh,
Steelers.
Oh, I think I've seen this guy before.
He's dead now.
Yeah, let's see. If I could.
Could be the start of something big.
Local radio broadcasters. Men whose objectivity sometimes gives way to their passion for the home team.
This is unbelievable.
They whine.
Just play a Myron.
What you think of as a broadcasting voice.
Oh, funny. I so there was
to cut
a little
through concrete.
That was a shovel pass, Beard, to me. He got the old coal. To throw the coal into the bin there, business.
I always try to inject humor because it is, after all, a game. That's all it is. It's not life or death.
Tony Siragusa, I am going to describe him as looking like the guy they send around to break your legs when you haven't paid your booking. And he does. That's what he looks like.
I'm a stickler for pronouncing a name right.
Would you have expected Rocky Flyer to turn into
Steve Martin?
It was Nujinski.
Well, then Nujinski was a great ballet dancer.
And I have a...
That's funny. Yeah, you do him.
Yeah.
And I'll do Harry Carey. Okay.
Not right now.
No,
I have to practice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. What's
All right,
next?
so during that, the Daniel Lady Farm is also having a Remembrance Day celebration weekend. So some folks, I'm sure, are going to come in for that. 986 Hanover Street in Gettysburg. Starts at noon on the 15th. It ends at 2 p.m. on the 17th. Military, craft, and food vendors will be on site all weekend. Stop by and check out the array of reenacting supplies, gear, books, merchandise, gifts, and arts and crafts available from a selection of vendors. So it's noon to 5 Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. Take a free tour of the farmhouse, museum, and barn while you're there. And then also, get out of there. Also, camping is free all weekend long and includes water, wood, and facilities. Check out the Reenactors Rendezvous that's happening there as well that weekend. Lots going on. And then the illumination.
So the illumination will start at 5:30 and go till 9:30. And we will set a candle at every Civil War grave in the cemetery and along the pathway. So it's approximately 4,300 candles.
Wow.
And then we have a group at each gate that reads the names of all those buried there, including the unknowns, of the Civil War dead.
Okay.
And it's very moving. I cry through the whole thing. We have an honor guard that goes up to the Soldiers Monument and stands guard every half hour. So it is very, very moving. Now, with that being said, if it moves you to help with the setup of this, I am making an impassioned plea for those that are local to help with it.
And also taking down, right? Don't you do the same thing?
Because we put up all 4,300 candles in an hour.
Wow.
And
really?
Yep. And we have...
How many people do you have helping usually?
About 200.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Usually they get it done way
It's 200, 4,300, 200. So that means they each have like 2,000, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
4,300, not 43,000.
Right.
Okay. So then we have to take it down. Now.
And nobody helps with that.
No. Right. We have more time to take it down. We don't have to do it in an hour. I mean, I'd like to do it in an hour, but it's not going to happen. But you are in the dark, in the cold, in the middle of a cemetery.
Yeah.
So.
And that's Saturday night you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that starts at 9:30. And if you are so inclined to come and help, we'll be meeting at the Baltimore Street Gate at approximately 9:30. And then we work until it's done.
Do we have something going on Saturday night? Or I feel like there's something... No, somebody asked me.
There was going
Somebody asked me if... No, not that. It was somebody asked me about... I don't remember what it is. But you know what? Whatever it is, whoever asked me, once we talk about it again, I'm going to suggest that maybe we all just go and help do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and not to make it about me, but I'm going to make it about me for 1 second.
Your back hurts.
Well, no, it's just that I, as we all know, am very, 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 very afraid of skeletons.
Oh, God.
And we are in a cemetery in the dark.
Here we go.
So I self-medicate. And in order to do this, I get a Xanax from my doctor.
Okay.
To go.
Nobody thought that's what you meant.
Yeah, we thought you were getting hammered.
You know.
Oh, no.
Thought you were...
No, I'm not drinking. So don't do that. That's not nice.
It's just a little music.
So it is, the quicker we can get out of there, the better off I will be. Because then we have to load up the U-Haul, take it back over to Rupp House, unload the U-Haul, and take the U-Haul back to the U-Haul place on York Street. And usually we're done around 1 o'clock.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We have that christening to go to. That's what it is. Oh, we can't. Oh. No,
see, that's what happens a lot.
You got that thing. The thing.
So we have about 200 and sometimes almost 300 people help with the setup.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the teardown, it's like 30. Yeah.
Well, do you like do any pitch to the 200 and say,
"Oh yeah,
please, for the love of God, you hate," like you should say something like, "If you don't come and help, you hate the soldiers."
I would never say.
Well, you should.
No,
it'll work. Yeah, you'll get 32 people. Guarantee.
Yep.
Put some of that Catholic guilt on.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, one of the problems that we're running into this year. Oh my God.
Oh man. You somehow have to get that out of your head before next weekend.
All right, go ahead. So you're in the graveyard.
I hate you so
No.
much. I'm never mentioning anything I'm afraid of ever again in front of you.
You're in the graveyard. It's a cold November night.
Last year it was 18 degrees. That's one of the reasons why people don't come back.
Yeah.
And then this year, though, it's supposed to be in the 30s, so that's good.
Right.
That'd be warmer.
It's been a little warmer, yeah.
And then to top it off, we're in a burn ban.
Mm-hmm.
So you use real candles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you used those little battery-operated LED candles.
No, we talked about it today, and we probably are going to have to order them.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy about it.
No. By the way, yeah, I mean, there was that forest fire last week.
Yeah, we, in good conscience, after that happened the other day and how bad that was.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for burning down a historic tree in the cemetery.
No, or the cemetery, like all the grass. I mean, like, yeah, it's like, oh, Bethany's at it again.
Believe me, the guys in maintenance are well aware that it's me in charge. Aaron and I sit out there, and we try to be so good. We go around in the dark, just the two of us, after everybody's left, to make sure that every candle is picked up and every bag is picked up and all that stuff.
And you can't let it go till the next day?
They want it all cleaned up. So that's part of our permit.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you don't want it all laying out there overnight anyway. So, all right, what else? Anything else, girls?
Well, the only thing else I have is that, and Colby's not here anymore, but this Sunday is the Marine Corps birthday.
The Marine Corps birthday.
Happy birthday, USMC.
Yeah.
And I do think we should make a PSA. That is wonderful. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. But I do think we should make a PSA because a lot of people forget that there is a difference between Dedication Day and Remembrance Day.
Yes. Explain that to everybody.
So Dedication Day is the day that they dedicated the National Cemetery. That will always be the 19th of November.
Right.
Whether it's a Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, whatever.
In this case, it's a Wednesday? Tuesday.
And that... Yeah, Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Remembrance Day, according to the Superintendent Compendium, is the Saturday closest to the 19th.
Okay, so that would be the 16th this year.
Yes. Next year we have a little bit of an issue, but we're working on that.
Well, I implore you all, if you're going to be a spectator for the parade and you want to, hang out, come down to Bantam Roasters. We'll be there. We'll be doing our commentary, but you can sit on the porch or near the porch and watch the parade with us. And, of course, enjoy a warm beverage from Bantam Roasters.
Or enjoy it.
Perhaps some hot chocolate. Perhaps some little ground top. Perhaps some tea. Whatever you want. They got it all there. And it's delicious.
This is my favorite. The parade is amazing.
It is an awesome parade.
This will be the first time I'm not watching it at Rupp.
Sorry. Okay, your obligations to the show are more important.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
You're not gonna get in trouble. You're not on the clock.
No. I mean, like, by the friends. They're gonna be like, where were you?
Well, say you had a very important job to do, and they can watch it on YouTube that Wednesday.
Okay.
Or Monday. Okay, so what else have we got? Okay, enough with you guys. What else is there? Anything else, guys?
Yeah, rude.
No, and I'm talking to the fifes and drums.
No, it's time for food.
It's time for food. Where are we going to go tonight, guys? In the back, where do you want to go?
I think our only option.
Where can we go after 8 o'clock?
At this point, the sheets.
All right, so I guess we're going to the new diner out on 30 there.
Yeah, we were there last night.
It's good. I like it. The mozzarella
They make really
sticks.
good eggs, and the mozzarella sticks are really good.
Yeah, I don't know what's so good about them.
Yeah.
Last week they didn't cook them.
They needed another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or so in the deep fryer.
Mike, what was that you got last week? Did you get a chili dog?
Yeah, I got chili dogs.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. Was it good?
It's chili dogs.
Okay.
Unless it kills you, it's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they do really good eggs, and they understand what over medium means.
See, I'm glad we clarified when she talked about self-medicating, because everybody thinks she's, as Ty Webb says, partaking in the devil's lettuce in the cemetery.
No, I'm not.
She's taking Xanax, which frankly isn't much better, but whatever.
Seriously,
it's habit forming.
I only get one.
Mm-hmm. One Xanax?
Yeah, and I take it.
Well, one is all.
What, one a year? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, one a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The doctor's like, no, one is enough for you all year long.
Well, no, I go in and I tell them they're
what
aware.
It's for. Yeah. Wendy, my friend, she has trouble flying. And so she goes and that's what happens.
Oh, you mean you go in and you say, I'm afraid of bones and I have to work in a cemetery? Give me a Xanax. And he doesn't say, couldn't we send you to a shrink instead? Oh, please.
And Dr. Shaw is very, very wonderful, and I love her immensely. So
Roberta Gould Shaw?
No.
Huh? No? Oh. Faster! Hi, I'm Dr. Roberta Gould Shaw.
No, she's
Please disrobe.
Faster! Faster! Do it!
Okay, that's not funny.
I have told you there is no time for that.
Oh, it really is paused on my face.
Yeah. What do you think? We're kidding you?
Well, I thought it was done.
No, and I got to
already.
find out why all of a sudden it decides to just pause in the middle of a show. And by the way, I've done shows on Patreon during the day. It doesn't do it. It's something at night. I don't understand. I think I'm going to get that Earth link. I hear it's very smooth and there's no problems with it, like real internet. But it's expensive. All right, listen, guys. It's time to go. We're going to go eat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. I hope all of the guides coming on and giving advice has helped all of you guys. Good luck. A month later or a month to go or whatever. We'll see you then later, whatever it takes.
Written and performed by Colin Southfield and the Mushroom Country Band. Bumper music is arranged and performed by Billy Webster and sometimes Kevin McLeod. AG Today is produced by Matt Cowlery, Bethany Yingling, Debbie Jones, and Cindy Compton. Engineered by Colby Sumner and maybe sometimes someone else. Guest accommodations are provided by the guests themselves. We'll need a couple thousand patrons to be able to put people up in hotels. Speaking of patrons, maybe you'd like to become one. You'll find plenty of perks over there, not to mention hundreds of episodes that will help you further your Gettysburg and Civil War education. So go to patreon.com/addressinggettysburg. I'm Huevos Grande, the voice of Addressing Gettysburg. Thanks for listening.
There is no time. I have told you there is no time for that. There is no time.
My boy's got the down up.
I must have all possible information.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Yes, sir.
I reckon I can.